Hey y'all, welcome back to Goalpost Barbecue and Cooking. If it's Goalpost, it's good. It's been a while since I've seen you. I've been here at the house getting into fall and excited about Halloween, which has just passed, and been doing some experimentation, coming back to some old favorites off camera, but I have been documenting it on our Instagram, so I hope that you're following us there at Goalpost Barbecue as well as this channel here. Today, we're going to do something that I tried and failed at on Halloween night. We are going to try some bacon wrapped Oreos done on the grill. Now, when I did these on Halloween, I was really kind of doing them blind. I did them alongside some other things that I had going on the grill, indirect heat, but I made a couple of mistakes, which I'm going to talk about during the course of this video. And at the end of the video, we're going to give them a taste test and see if these are better than the ones that I made, which turned out pretty badly burnt on Halloween. So y'all stick around. We're going to get this prepped up here pretty quick. This is going to be a nice, easy cook, and we're going to have something delicious at the end of it. Stick around. All right, now y'all, here we go. Nice and easy. So we're only going to use about half a slice of bacon for each of these. The first time I did this, I used the leaner side of the bacon, which I think was a mistake. I think we want this fatter side over here. It's probably not going to tighten up as much, I wouldn't think, in the heat of the grill, and it's going to keep these nice and fatty and flavorful, which I think is really what we're looking for here. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this guy in half. And we're going to set aside this leaner side for another application. Maybe making Caitlin some breakfast or something like that. Over here, we'll take these guys out. Nice and easy. And now really it's just a matter of wrapping them around. And I'll show you how to do that. So you're just going to take this. This is a nice shredded piece of bacon here, but that's okay. And you're going to wrap it just pretty loose. So it should be kind of floppy looking anyway. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. You see how much give that's in there? That's okay. This is going to naturally stay together anyway. Just like that. Something that I didn't mention yet is that these are double stuff. And that is important. One of the troubles that I had the first time that I did these was that I used the regular stuffed Oreos and all the cream was gone at the end. This one's kind of shoddy, like a really shoddy piece, so maybe I'll try that one again later. But I'll get through the rest of these here and just see how they look. And you can see, real plain, real easy. This is all there is to it. Just wrapping them, keeping it real loose. Again, the most important part of this is not that it looks beautiful, just that you keep it loose here. And the reason for that is that if you don't keep the bacon loose on this wrap, the bacon will constrict and it'll choke out your Oreo. And when you're finished grilling, it'll squeeze it tight and there will be enough fat in here to soften that Oreo and just destroy the whole thing. So I'm going to finish the rest of these here, and when we are done with that, we'll pick it back up. Looking good, boys. This bacon is not the world's greatest cut, as you can plainly see, but hey, that's all right. I'm sure it tastes great. The final step here, now that we've got these wrapped up, is just a little bit of barbecue rub. This is an optional step. You don't have to do this, but I think a little more of this sugar and some of these barbecue flavors is going to go well with what we're doing here today. So y'all will forgive me. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to block you a little bit, but doesn't have to be a lot, just some. There we go. Looking good, boys. Just FYI, this is our house barbecue rub. This is Goalpost barbecue rub. It's good. You know it's good. But you can use whatever you like. I have come to like Fire and Smoke Society's Pork Perfect. I actually have some of it sitting right here. This stuff I get at Walmart. It's relatively cheap and does a great job. But Now we're gonna head out, light up the coals, and get these guys ready to go on. Y'all follow me. Got the paper lit here, and we're gonna let this charcoal chimney do its job. One of the problems that I had in the last one, I mentioned it earlier, was that they came out burned. And I think part of that was because I had a big full chimney full of charcoal dumped all the way in. This kettle, if you can't tell, is older than dirt. Probably older than the carbon that makes up these briquettes. I got it really, really cheap from a friend who was looking to get rid of it. The vents on the bottom are totally rusted open, so I can't really control the temperature inside, aside from the top vent and how much fire I actually put into it. So instead of putting a full chimney in, I'm only gonna put in, it's not quite, well, I guess probably about 2/3 or so. Either way, not a full chimney here, and we're gonna try and regulate the temperature a little bit more that way. We're cooking these guys indirect, so I'm gonna dump the coals on one side and stack the Oreos on the other. And once this thing is lit up and ready to go, we'll get these Oreos out here. Looks like these coals, after, probably 20 minutes or so, are ready to go. These old Kingsford Blues tend to light up pretty regular, so check out my cool welding gloves that Caitlin got me. I used to use the old Walmart gardening gloves, which are still perfectly fine, but these go so far up your wrist, it's really helpful. So like I said, we're just gonna dump this out here onto one side and get this old girl ready here for some indirect cooking. So you can see how all these guys are over here. Woo, got some sparks in the face. And we're just gonna let the grate catch a little heat, and we'll be back in a second. It's been just a couple of minutes, and we got about 350, 360 here on this side of the grill. I think that that's good to go. So we're gonna take these guys out, and not take these guys out, sorry, we're going to put these guys on. Take the lid off and put these guys on. We're just gonna space these out. I'm gonna try and keep these as far away from the actual heat as I can. One of the mistakes I think I made the first time was just plain old getting them too close to the fire. Part of the reason why they burned, no doubt. Ooh, it's hot over on this side here, daggum. Although I guess that's to be expected. There we go. So we're just gonna keep getting these guys down on the grill here. If you have the ability to really control the heat well in your kettle, I would recommend probably about 350 to 400. I'm gonna put the lid on this thing and check it back in 3 minutes, just so I don't make the mistake that I did last time. Let's see if we can get some of this rub off onto these guys here. Ooh, they already smell good though. Okay, so let's, oh, come on. There we are. And 3 minutes. Here we go. Y'all, the aroma coming off of here is so good. It's so chocolatey and sweet smelling. We're just about here. This is gonna go off here in just a second, as you can see. Looking good. So I'm just gonna hit repeat on that, so because we're just gonna take this off and look at them. Take a look. Big difference already, huh? Yeah, look at these guys here. Not bad. Obviously not finished yet, still a little light, but coming along nicely. And you can't really see from where you are, but there's plenty of cream still in these guys, and that's what we are looking for. Back on. We'll let it just do that 2.5 minutes there. quick review before I do this reveal here. First time I cooked the single stuffed Oreos, the regular ones, I did them over too high a heat and too close to the fire. This time I think we're going to get some better results just by looking. Almost time to pull these guys off here, so I'm just going to let this, not pull off, I'm sorry, take a look at them. So I'm just going to hit repeat so that we get the chance to look at them without this dinging at us the whole time. Yeah, these are getting there for sure, but they are not done yet. I don't think we need to worry about rotating these. They all look to be about evenly cut, but here's what you can see. See, I wrapped that guy right there a little too tight. He's encroaching, the bacon is encroaching pretty good there. This bacon will tighten up, especially if you use the leaner side. But that's okay. It's not a beauty contest, but we'll go ahead and cover these back up and give it the rest of these 3 minutes. Alrighty, let's look at these guys here. Oh, that's mighty close. You can see on the color of this bacon, they are really coming along. This cream is starting to sort of peek out of there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it like right here. But we're not too far gone just yet. Oh man, that's really close. I think 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Let's do it. 1 more minute. Here we go. These guys here have been going for 11 minutes. And while they are definitely coming along, they're still just a wee bit soft. So I think I maybe misjudged it a little bit. And I think they need just a little more time. So I'm gonna give them 2 more minutes, just for the sake of ease. And then I'll do a round back. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. And then I'll do a round back for a second minute here. All right, now y'all, 13 minutes in. Here we are. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Starting to crisp up on those edges some. I think that we're just about ready. Yeah, that cream in the middle, you can probably see it definitely. Yeah, there we go. You can see it starting to run out a little bit. These guys are good to come off, I think. So we're gonna pull them off, get them onto our trusty china, and get these guys inside. How's the bottom of these look? Yeah, I think we're good to go. Sorry. These guys, I think, are good to go. It is trash day in our neighborhood, y'all, if you can't tell. It is loud. So here's an example. You see how I wrapped that a little too tight there and got a little too much crunch on this guy? It's okay. We're gonna take these in, let them rest for a minute. I am kind of picking these up gingerly because they are a little soft right now, but they will stiffen up here as they cool, just like the bacon itself. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get these guys inside. And we are back inside, y'all. And look at these. Aren't they just beautiful? They've got this perfect color on them. And while they were a little soft out there on the grill, they have stiffened up here in just a couple of minutes, waiting for them to get ready. If you hear that bell jingling, it's because my beagle realizes that there is a bacon and barbecue smell in the house. So I think the only thing left for us to do is to pick one and give it a taste. So let's get one that's got a little bit of extra bacon on it here. This guy right here. It's warm, so we'll see if I burn my mouth. Oh Oh yeah. That is significantly better than the burn ones I made on Halloween. Okay, I can see that. So, you can see maybe a little bit of filling still in there. You can definitely taste it in there. There's bacon, although Walmart gave us a little wafer thin slice of bacon. Its influence is there. The extra flavor from the rub is there, and oh yeah, daggum. You know, I can't help but think about when I try stuff like this, the first time I ever had a fried egg on a hamburger, and I remember thinking before that just sounds so gross, but it turned out to be so delicious. And this is decadent and heavy and sweet and smoky from the bacon, and it's got a metric crap ton of umami in it, from the fat and the chocolate and the fat and the bacon and the fat and the cream, both natural and artificial. Oh yeah, I'd do that again, and I hope that you'll give it a try. Sorry, buddy, you can't have one of these. It's got too much chocolate in it. But you at home, you can definitely have at least one of these. I'm not sure what eating plan you're on, but yeah, you can do these. They smell heavenly. They'll be a crowd pleaser. I think when people take a bite into these, they're going to be really surprised at how yummy that is. So, give it a try. Let me know in the comments if you do. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave those down in the comments below as well. I'm looking forward to interacting with you. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll look forward to hanging out with you next time as I continue to explore the world of cooking outside on my barbecue, my Weber Kettle, and my Weber Smoky Mountain. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there, but I'm pleased as punch with these, and I think that you will be as well. Thanks so much for joining me here today, y'all. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, good boy. Are you so good? Are you so good? Oh, hey, come here. Come here. Oh, it is. I'm sorry, kid.